Hello everyone and welcome to week 1 of our summer semester in English class. In this video, I'll be going through Unit 1 or the start of it and going through what you'll be needing to do this week. Again, I want to reiterate, especially for Unit 1, it will cover 2 weeks as opposed to just 1 week. So right now, all you see is lecture week 1 video. Next week, I'll be uploading the week 2 video right here in the middle of these. And I'll be adding quiz 2 also, which you don't have access to yet. So this week, I'm going to start by showing you the Unit 1 schedule, and we'll go through and talk about what you need to be doing this week. Notice the due dates. All due dates expire at 11:59 p.m. on the day listed. So when I say by June 13th at 11:59 p.m. on June 13th, quiz 1 will expire. So that's what we'll cover. So this week is just these 2 sections here. Next week I'll be tackling June 18th and June 20th, the next week sections. So by Friday of this week, you'll need to complete the first graded assignment, which I talked about in the Start Here folder in the welcome video. You'll need to review all the lecture videos, which is what you're doing now. You'll need to review Introduction to College Writing and Essay Writing Process in the textbook. In the welcome video, I talked about how to access the textbook, but just in case you missed it, the textbook link is always easy to access because it's right there at the beginning of the content folder. So you click on it, it'll open up, it'll click on it, it'll open up in a new web page. And the 2 sections that I'm asking you to study are these first 2 sections, Introduction to College Writing and Essay Writing Processes, which include, those are the chapters essentially, and those will include navigating the text, why write, essay definition, essays conversation, simple versus sophisticated writing, and so forth. And I want to show you briefly, all of these are very short. So whenever you click on one, you see this is just one page. It says click next. That'll take you to the next section in the chapter. So why write? See how it's short this is? Just click next and go to the next section. Essay definition, click next, go to the next section. So read through these. Your quizzes are based on these assigned sections of the textbook. So before you do quiz 1, you'll want to read everything in Introduction to College Writing and everything in Essay Writing Processes. The quiz will cover the stuff in there. It's only 10 questions, that quiz, and I think it's pretty easy, honestly. I think it's probably too easy, but that's okay. So you'll want to review the textbook by Friday so that you can take the quiz by Sunday. Before Sunday. You can take it now. I mean, the quiz is open all week long, but it'll disappear on Sunday. Let's see. The other things to do this week are complete the grammar pretest. I'll talk about that in a moment. And to complete the discussion 1. So first, I'm going to actually talk about the discussion, and then I'll talk about the grammar pretest. I've already talked about the quiz, and the quiz is, again, pretty easy. And when you go to Unit 1, you scroll down because everything here is for you to use, but the quizzes are at the bottom. You'll just click on the quiz and take it when you're ready. So there's that. Okay. So there's the quiz. Easy there, I think. Discussion 1, I'm going to talk about that briefly. There's 2 ways to get to the discussion, actually. One is through Unit 1, which is where I'm at right now. And the other, if you want to get to the discussion board very quickly, you can click this little button up here. It says Discussions, and you can get to the discussion board quickly. This discussion, all of the discussions for my classes have 2 parts. Note that you will not be able to see anything your peers have said until you post. Part 1 is to reply to my message with an answer to the prompt. So here's, you see where it says prompt. That's worth 50 points. So if all you do is reply to me, that's 50 points. To earn full credit, you have to also reply to 2 classmates. Each reply is worth 25 points. So to earn 100 points for discussion 1, you need to make 3 posts. 1 reply to me and then respond to 2 classmates. Now, I want to emphasize this is a writing class. So you need to be writing. These are not texts. These are discussions. So really give some oomph to your discussion postings. So the prompt here says, read my introduction and then create one of your own. Introduce yourself to the class. When responding, you should comment directly on the information your peers are bringing forth. For example, if your peer says that they enjoy fishing, you could talk about your favorite memory of fishing also. This is practice for your future discussion boards in my class, because simply saying that's cool or I agree will not earn you points. I do not count those. I need at least 3 complete sentences when you're responding to each other. My introduction is fairly straightforward. It says, my name is Heather Fitch. I've been teaching at Kilgore College for 5 years now. I graduated from A&M Commerce with my bachelor's degree in English and literature. And then for my master's, I went to theater and playwriting because I'm a drama queen. And now I'm working on my PhD in English, and hopefully I'll be done soon. Maybe by next year, people will be calling me Doctor, and that'd be really cool. I have 2 kids. Amy, or Amethyst, is 7. Jasper is 2. I sponsored Sigma Kappa Delta, which is the English Honor Society at Kilgore College. If you're interested in that, you have to pass English 1301, this class, with a B or better, and then I can get you in. You don't have to be an English major. It's really a great, great program. I also helped to form the KC Game Club and the Esports Division. I'm no longer in them, but I can get you information if you're interested, so let me know. All right, so that is our discussion. Again, reply to me and then respond to 2 classmates. That's the discussion board. I'm going to go back in and I want to talk briefly about, I talked about the quizzes. I talked about the discussion. Oh, I want to talk about the grammar pre-test. Now, I have all of this stuff in here and you can see it, comma Jeopardy, comma PowerPoint, pronoun PowerPoint, subject verb agreement. These are the things that the grammar pretest will examine. However, I don't want you to study, because the grammar pretest is designed to give me a good sense of where you are with grammar right now. And then next week in our next lecture video, I'll be going through commas, pronouns, and subject verb agreement. And after that, you'll be taking the grammar post test, which is designed to tell me, okay, well, they took the pretest. Now they're taking the post test. How much have they learned in the meantime? So the tests are similar. The pretest is, again, it is for a grade. It's a whopping 2% of your overall grade in the class. So if you do poorly, it's not the end of the world. It will look scary at first because it'll be the only thing in our grade book, but it's not that bad. And so it's 2%. I want you to take it seriously and try your best, but I also don't want you to study for it. So again, just do your best on it and go ahead and take it. Don't study, don't prep, just take the grammar pretest. And then before you take the grammar post test, I'll be doing my lecture for week 2, talking about all of the things that you'll need in order to do really well on the post test, which is 8% of your grade as opposed to 2. The pre-test is 60 minutes long. It says it's proctored. It's just Respondus lockdown browser. So when you go in here, it'll say something like download the lockdown browser if you don't have it. It's basically an extension that plugs into your Google Chrome or your Internet Explorer, and it keeps you from surfing the internet for answers while you're taking your exam. So if I had Respondus going right now, I wouldn't be able to open a new window or a new tab or another version. So that's what Respondus Lockdown Browser is designed to do, is just so that you're not surfing for answers maybe while you're taking the test. Okay, I think that's everything. Pay attention to the due dates that I have here. By June 11th, that's Friday, you'll need to do these things. By June 13th, complete quiz 1 and respond to classmates. You can do them before June 13th. You don't have to wait. In fact, I encourage you to get it done early and get it knocked out of the way, especially since this is summer, it'll go quick. Before this all starts, I'll be posting up lecture 2 and talking about these items more closely. So you don't need to worry about those necessarily right now. But you could, if you wanted to, get ahead and start looking at the other 2 sections of the book or things like that to help you get ahead. I think that's everything that I wanted to cover in this video. As always, if you have questions, concerns, commands, demands, or otherwise, please feel free to use Remind and text me, or use email, your KC email, and shoot me an email. I am happy to respond, and I will give you whatever information I possibly can. I think that's it. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to close up this video, and I will see you in the next one.